Hello everyone, my name is Reina. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I will be doing a general reading for everyone who is from the sign of Taurus. And these readings are general, so they may not resonate with everyone. So take whatever does and let go of what doesn't. The cards are being shuffled, the intention has been set. They're pretty much ready to go. And I would like to start this reading, open my space for the reading with a small prayer. If you wish to join me, you may do so. I usually close my eyes. You may do so if you wish to do so, and repeat with me. Dear God, please give us strength when we're weak, love when we feel forsaken, courage when we are afraid, wisdom when we feel foolish, comfort when we feel alone, hope when we feel rejected, guidance when we feel lost, and peace when we're in turmoil. Amen. In the name of God, we start this reading. I will start with, for those who are new to my channel, I will start my reading with 3 oracle cards. Those are, I call those my openers. And whatever comes up will pretty much connect with the reading. It's like an additional message for you. And the third card is a card from, it's the spiritual world communicates with us through different means, but one of the ways that they communicate with is through synchronicity numbers, through numbers. Some of them are called master numbers. A lot of times you can find yourself seeing the number 23 in random places, or a lot of you may be 23 years old, or you may have someone in the spiritual world, like a loved one that passed away on the 23rd, or whose birthday was on the 23rd. That means these messages are coming and they're connected to the angels, and this is how they communicate. The spiritual world in general, that's how they communicate. One of the easiest ways for them to send that very important message to help us in our journey on this in this lifetime, this reality. So let's see. Let's start with that one because I'm gravitated to that one. And you find additional information on Google. For instance, you could Google Angel 23 or number 3 on spiritual. What is the meaning of number 23 in spiritual? It will give you an additional message. Whatever comes up in Google, like the first message, that is the one for you, and you will be called to the one that was meant for you. The main message is I'm adventurous. So this is basically this message is its main goal is to inspire you for a lot of you, but or to, that means you have that in you. You're an adventurous person, and you may have not been in that energy, so they're kind of encouraging to get into that energy. But let's see what the message says. You have a zest for life, and you are eager to experience anything and everything possible. You love changes and excitement and need both to feel truly alive. For you, life is an adventure to be lived, to be fulfilled, to be lived to the fullest. Excuse me. So that is basically saying that's a characteristic that you have, or that's the energy that you need to be in. It's like for this month, because this reading is for the month of September. So this month, try to be more adventurous. Get out of the daily routine and invite a little bit more excitement. Bring that energy that you have within you forward and live to the fullest. Let's see, I'm drawn to the card of the compass. The card of the compass, for a lot of you, the number 58 may have some significance, or the number 22. You could even Google these numbers and see if they have additional messages for you, like number 58 on the spirit or angel number 58. Angel 22 is a master number, so you could Google that as well. This card talks about your true north, like your true, life path. Like, what's your true direction. Like if you're finding yourself kind of questioning if what I'm doing right now is the right thing, this card is basically saying to find your true north, or that you are in your true north. Basically discovering life path. And I love it that I just got ahead of myself, but yeah, it's like to discover your life path and seek it for a true direction. Find a way to make a plan and explore. That's another card that is exploring and being adventurous go hand in hand. So this is a card that is inviting you to like go inwards and try to ask yourself serious questions about what fulfills your life, because typically the things that we do with passion that we feel fulfilled, that's pretty much what we're supposed to be doing. That's our life path. As long as they're not destructive things, things that are going to fulfill your heart, that you feel in balance. And why do I say that? Because I got an Oracle Angel card that is talking about balance. And it's for a lot of you, it's saying you're currently out of balance. Your yin and yang energy, meaning masculine and feminine energy. A lot of you, I'm sure, know what it means. Needs your loving care and attention. You have been giving too much to others in your environment and ignoring your own needs. Take this time to regain your strength. So yeah, that's why they're inviting. That makes perfect sense. That's why they're inviting you to like, hey, let's focus on you. What is going to bring you that, that success for life? What is, focus back your energy back on you. What is it gonna make you feel alive? I mean, for a lot of you, maybe helping others make you feel alive, but it's also, there got to be something about you that makes you feel fulfilled, that makes your heart feel like you're in your divine path, and it's your true north. Like basically do something for you that offers you that adventure, that fun, and at the same time find the balance, between the masculine strength and the feminine strength, and flow with it, because that will take you to your compass. For a lot of you, that's the meaning. And now we are going to start with a traditional tarot. And like I said, for those who are new to my channel, I start with Occultic Cross, which is a layout that it's mainly focusing on the recent, past, present, and future. And I will explain the position of the cards, because that's very important. That really is what drives the reading, the position of the cards. So this card is your recent past, and it's important because that's going to give us visibility of what that recent past may be connected with the rest of the reading, okay? And this card represents your present time, and the present time may not be quite there yet. I'm recording this. The intention is for the month of September. I'm recording it still in August. So this is energies that you may be in, this energy right now in the recent past, and you're going to be heading towards the present. And this is the energy that crosses you. This energy is an energy that you don't see it coming, but it could be very beneficial for your growth, to like help you navigate through the month, or it could stand in your way. So it's important to know, depending on the card, it's going to depend on the meaning. So it's important to know, because you could avoid it with visibility. You could through your free will, you could decide to avoid it or benefit from it. Now I have here, this card is the position of your conscious mind. This is something that is going to occupy your mind. That's something that you're very much aware of, because it's in your conscious mind position. So we'll find out what that is in a minute. And then we have this card that is the opposite of the conscious mind. It's the subconscious mind. This is the part of us that connect to the universe, to God, to source. And this is important because there may be something that they want to communicate to you that will be of benefit or for your growth and for your journey through the month. And this card represents the main energy, the one that is going to predominate the most during this month, okay? And this card is going to represent your environment. Your environment could be your home, yourself, because that's also our home or temple, or it could be your work. So you decide what that environment is for you. And this card represents your hopes or fears, depending on the cards. Can depend on whether it's fears or hopes, okay? This is like what's most likely coming at you, like the short-term outcome, what the energy that will be moving your way. And this card, it's going to be the overall outcome, or it could also be a like a recommendation from the universe, kind of like a message. And the last card of the deck is also plays an important role. So we will be leaving it there because it's also an important puzzle. That being said, let's open with the recent past. I'm gonna just go ahead and turn all the cards over so that I could get a better understanding. This is the crossing energy. This is the center. A lot of times we call it the center energy. Okay. For a lot of you out there, it suggests that this could very much be your energy, even though you're energy of an earth element. But the energy of the Knight of Swords is an energy of a person that has these traits. It's a person that is brave, and he has the courage under conflict. It takes sudden action. This energy, the Knights are all about moving forward. Anytime you get a Knight, it's moving forward. And actually, the Knight of Swords is the one that moves the fastest. This is like he's the one that is going the faster. He thrives on changes, and you know, he is very competitive, and he sometimes could be a little bit of a fighter. You know. He's very opinionated in a lot of cases, and is career-minded too. So it's a person that sometimes could be immature because he's not quite a king. But the point is that could be someone in your life, or that could be the energy. It seems like you in the recent past, either you were in that energy, or you had someone in that energy that is going to propel you forward. Because it's all about the movement forward, because the energy that you don't see crossing is good news. So let's focus on the center energy. A center energy is about the Six of Pentacles. The number 6 in itself is harmony and balance. And but the Six of Pentacles in itself talks about being paid your worth and being in a place of balance, where balance between giving and receiving and sharing your wealth. Like you feel like you're either in a job, or you're in a position, and this is, and for a lot of you this could even be health, because Pentacles is not just money or the financial aspect of things. It very much represents money. For a lot of you, it could mean that you move forward to recovery, or that you move forward to you know, that you move fast. I meant fast towards a new job, a new opportunity that is in essence going to create that environment of giving and receiving. So this is something that you've been because the energy that crosses you is the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles, and a lot of times it's an energy that is coming towards you, or it could be viewed as a message that in the most cases have to do with income, like or new job, or a manifestation. Is basically something that you've been wanting. It's almost like you've been calling on the universe. You've been trying to manifest this, whether it is basically a new financial opportunity, a new job. Like I said, for a lot of you, it even like a new like it's the beginning, because the page is like at the beginning of learning something. This, for a lot of you, this could be like, even if you just started a new job and you're learning something at the new job. But most importantly, good news is it's what you don't see coming, and messages regarding money, meaning messages about money in the material sector. For a lot of you, it's going to be messages about your health, but these are good messages. So it's going to mean different things for different people. Like I said, this balance, being in balance and giving and receiving, for a lot of you is also could also mean in the romantic sector, meaning with any relationship where you find yourself that you are in a place where you are on a relationship, the relationship that we all want in any sector, whether it's romantic, whether it's friendship, whether it's anything of that nature. We want to be in a place where we are in an equal give and take. That's exactly what we all inspired, most people inspired. I mean, who wants to be the one that is giving and not really getting? I mean, we don't give to get, but it's nice to be appreciated. So that's basically, it's going to have a different meaning for a different group of people. But nonetheless, you're going to be getting good news about something that it's going to have to do with the material existence of life, with the material tangible or health, things of that nature. And what's in your current mind and your conscious mind at this, or will be, I should say, for the month, it's justice. I mean, and based on the cards around it, for a lot of you, justice is gonna be a good thing, because justice, and this is something that you're very much aware. So this is not gonna be like justice is being served as a surprise. This is something that you know. And you may be, for a lot of you, you may be even manifesting justice. Maybe this news that you're waiting for, that you're not waiting for them because you don't see them, but this energy that is coming at you, that is crossing you, is very much connected with the justice for a lot of you, because you're very much aware, and justice is about balance. Justice is about being for a lot of you, it's the scales being in complete balance and justice being served, and it's talking about honor and fairness. I mean, really, fairness. And the Six of Pentacles, it's very much the minor arcana of justice, because it even has a balance, a scale too. So they go hand in hand. It seems like you're manifesting this justice. You're manifesting this balance. And this could be in any sector of your life. It's gonna what you have in your conscious mind is gonna be different from one person to another. But what predominates is that you all want balance. You all want justice. For a few of you, and for some of you, it may mean justice served. Like you may have a court case or something to do with the physical justice. And that justice is going to be served, but connecting back, they're literally connecting me back to, not literally, but they're connecting me back to the Page of Pentacles, and that tells me that you're going to receive good news about this justice. And if you're having any kind of, I don't know, a ticket, anything like that, or anything that it's involving the law, where justice is involved, the justice is going to be served, but it's going to be in your favor. So whichever sector this situation is, you're good to go, not to worry about it. And I say that also because we have the Ten of Pentacles there, and you're coming your way. That's the short-term outcome. That's what's coming towards you. That's the energy that is flowing towards you. And I also see victory as an overall outcome, and it's also a recommendation. I mean, it's also like the universe announcing, hey, it's coming. What's in your subconscious mind here is the Six of Cups, and for a lot of you, the number 66 may have a significance. So you could even Google, because 66 is a master number as well, because it's a double-digit six. Six is, like I said, repeating again, 6 is the I'm being pointed out that I have the Six of Wands. So we have 3-6. So you could Google 666, spiritual number 666, and you're gonna get a message there for sure. Because 6 is predominated, and all the 6 that I'm getting are good. I mean, they're like the positive, vibrant energy. For a lot of you, and what's in your subconscious comment and subconscious mind, excuse me, I'm having a bit of a trouble speaking for some reason. It's that you may be in the energy of nostalgia. For a lot of you, it could even mean the past returning and kind of like reminiscing on like memories of childhood and that kind of stuff. But this is also the card that talks about harmony and happiness at home and goodwill and kindness. So you don't see that energy coming, but that energy is going to be presented to you from the universe to you. So for a lot of you, you're going to find yourself feeling on a place of, at home in your home environment, and whichever, even, or your job, whichever sector, you're going to find yourself in a place of harmony. And this could be your physical home where you live, or yourself. And you're just going to feel, and I say it's more connected towards your home where you live, because we're talking about, like, for a lot of you, it could be your childhood home, because you're going to be reminiscing on childhood memories and innocence. And for a lot of you, it may even be the past returning, like meeting someone, or reuniting with someone from the past, so to speak. For a lot of you, even someone from your past, like an ex-lover may be coming back that you don't see it coming, that might reach out to you. It's going to be different for everyone, but just keep an open mind that take what applies to you and let go of what doesn't. The energy that is going to be dominating for you, and that makes sense why they're inviting you about to be adventurous, because the Hermit is and the message is going to be different for different people. For some people, be adventurous. For some of others, is saying that you're going to be kind of like in the energy of the Hermit. Let me just reflect on what it's. Okay. The energy that is going to be predominating is going to be the energy of the Hermit, because the energy of the Hermit is someone that is kind of trying to go inwards and trying to find answers. And it's a person that is going to want to rest and and do soul searching and self discovery, and that kind of, it's in a quest of self discovery. A lot of you may be meditating a lot and taking a retreat, or just chilling, kind of, a lot of you may be in a state of a place where you're, like I said, reflecting and just being very prudent and just moving with thinking before you take action, which is not a bad thing at all. But overall, this is the card of introspection. That's the best definition of it. So, because you're kind of going inwards and trying to get a bigger meaning. And this card, they're immediately guiding me to this, the balanced card, because they're saying that through that card, you're going to find the balance. By doing that, you are going to be able to offer yourself a loving care and compassion. You're going to be able to regain your strength, because by resting and recuperating, and also but igniting a little bit of spontaneous and things. I mean, it's like that we're talking about, this is the month, so within the month there's going to be different energy waves that you will need to that it will be beneficial, I should say, for you to kind of maneuver through them. And one of them, do something fun, do something that sparks life back into you. If you've been kind of feeling kind of bored or stale, or you're just kind of going through the motions, because that's throwing you out of alignment in some kind of way, and it's throwing you out of alignment. Now is requiring for you to go through the Hermit, so that you can regain your balance, that kind of stuff. And I'm getting this for a lot of you. This is going to be more like your work, or it could be like your self, because a lot of times we could be in denial about things about ourselves. Like we're just like, oh, no. I'm just, it's those are just feelings I need to just sweep under the rug. They're, no, it doesn't matter. We do that to ourselves a lot, where instead of addressing things that bother us inside, we sweep them under the rug. And what happens, we're not being honest with ourselves when we do that, because the honest thing to say is honor your feelings. When you honor your feelings, you become in balance. And this is what I'm being like spiritually channeling and being guided to say. For a lot of you, this is going to be like self versus an outside type of thing, where it could be very beneficial for you to kind of see in which way you may not be honoring yourself, may not be, maybe you're not being honest with yourself. And sometimes it's okay to sacrifice, but sometimes people could sacrifice to a fault, meaning to an expense of your own well-being, and that's where it's not healthy. And a lot of times we don't recognize that because we're naturally givers. So it's not a bad trait to be a giver, but it's always important to set boundaries even for ourselves, because we could burn ourselves out, and we could end up feeling sometimes even resentful or just drained. And that's going to apply for a group of people. For a lot of you, this could be like your environment, even friends or people. For a lot of you, even in your workplace, it could, because even though you have the Six of Pentacles, that it could, for a lot of you, be in harmony in your workplace. For a lot of you, it could also mean that this card over here, the Six of Pentacles, is representing your health, and that you need to watch in your environment of people that may not be very upfront. They may be giving you half of the truth. They could be very deceiving, and they could betray you, or even, or even friends. They're close people that are close to your close circle. There could be people that smile at you, but they really are capable of, when you're not looking, just say the most awful things about you. And unfortunately, that's a trait that does exist, and I am not here to judge that trait. I'm just here I'm the messenger, putting the information forward. It's just be mindful of that, to overstep those obstacles. Through awareness, we could overstep things, and it seems like you kind of know that might be also connected for a lot of you with the Justice card, because you actually fear that. Because I'm getting the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is an energy that is very sneaky. It's an energy that is very argumentative. It's a tension, and it also a card of betrayal. It talks about loss and defeat, and unhealthy competition, and a no-win situation. Overall, that's a card of an empty victory, but you fear. You're very much aware, because if you fear it, or maybe that's something that you just naturally fear, to be betrayed. We all don't exactly love to be betrayed. It's something that is hurtful. So that's coming in your place of fear. That it's something that you fear, and it seems like you fear it within reason, because if it's showing in your home environment, somehow you're tapping into that energy. You're tapping into the energy of, and they are right now connecting me to the Two of Swords, because the Two of Swords suggests that you need balance, and they suggest that you may, at points, you may feel a little bit off balance, in sense of like you can't see things clearly, and when you don't see things clearly, you become a little bit afraid of things that you may not see coming, that you may find that they cause you a little level of anxiety or fear. But this is the card of also making difficult choices, and the card of a lot of times where when we compromise, and we compromise, and sometimes we don't take action because we want to keep the peace. But this is the card that invites you to make a decision, to take action, to not be frightened by fear and blindsided, because that's an energy that it may sneak up on you here with your fears. It's very much the Two of Pentacles, the Two of, I don't know why I said Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is about balance, even though it's not here, but it's a card of balance. But this card is also, it's about juggling and balancing things, but this is also a card of balance. But this is card of balance more of the mind. And the other one is balance in the physical sense. So here what it seems like you got the physical balance in terms of your job and your agenda. You know exactly what needs to happen. So that's why we don't have the two of your finances are in order. So you're not really, that's not a part that you're struggling with. But you may struggle a little bit with the balance with the mind, and that pretty much tells me that your masculine energy may not be in alignment, and when the feminine, divine feminine, it's a lot more catering, it's a lot more nurturing and compassionated and more loving and all that. The masculine is a lot more philosophical, more intellectual, I should say, intellectual is the word, where it goes straight with the head. It doesn't get the heart involved. It just goes straight with what cuts out anything that it doesn't make any sense. But if you are not in balance, you may be fearful of things because you're not in balance. When we're in balance, we're not afraid. We know that things are flowing in divine timing, and we don't allow energies that are not really we stay on a positive side, and we're not thinking that someone is going to betray us, and we're not unless we see the signs, not unless there is the writings on the wall, then we have a reason to be. For a lot of you, that might be the case, but for a lot of you, it could just mean that you're maybe slightly out of balance because of giving too much to others and not enough to self. Okay, going back to my most important ones, as I call it, is the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is what's coming at you. The Ten of Pentacles for a lot of you is going to be health, like physical health. But for a lot of you, it's going to mean wealth and happiness, and feeling like you have, like you're achieving things, and family ties, having that connection, and even inheritance for some of you, settlements and stuff like that. But overall, this is the card of prosperity. Like you could even be buying or selling a property or something of that nature. But it's basically investments and like where you're gonna be feeling like you're in a position where this month you're gonna be feeling like you're establishing history for a lot of you in tradition. So you're gonna be in that kind of power. The Ten of Pentacles in the material sector it's a beautiful card, and it's also of the element earth. It's had to do with health, and it had to do with the financial, the actual, and those things could bring us balance on the everyday life. You could be emotions. You could be balanced with all your emotions and mind and everything. But at the end of the day, we all need the practicality to be in balance in order to continue flowing, and that goes for everybody, whether you're spiritual, you're a very highly spiritual person or not. You still need to eat, and that is just the bottom line. We all do need to pay your bills and flow through it. So this card is telling you that you're going to be able to do that and more, because that's the right path, and it's coming at you, and you're going to be victorious. You're going to feel like you won a significant battle. You're going to be feeling like you're being recognized for for the work that you have put in, and you're going to feel like you're definitely making a lot of progress, and you're being praised and receiving awards and gifts. And for a lot of you, even good news. I don't really need any anything that's going to clarify anything in here, because we're opening the month with movement forward. You're moving forward, and 666 It's not a bad number. I mean, a lot of people, we all have the right to decide what it means to us, but if you actually look into master numbers, you will realize that it's the spiritual world sending you a very powerful message, that its purpose is to encourage you in this month, in this journey, because it's harmony is required for you big time, because you got the Ten of Pentacles and victory guaranteed. And that is what I have for you in terms of the tarot. I want to give you 10 seconds for you to ask yourself a question of something that is relevant and important to you. And I will ask God, the universe, Spirit of the light, to give us the right answer. Whatever the answer is, it's going to be for your best and highest good. Okay? And it's going to be different for everybody. It says it's not going to work out. And whenever something, the answer is a no, because that's basically a no. So whenever the answer is a no, it's because it's not in your highest good. It's not going to help you in your journey. Sometimes we have to be grateful for the prayers not answered, unanswered prayers, as they call it. And I absolutely love it. I'm at the beginning stages of my YouTube channel, as you can see, for a lot of you. So clearly I don't have all the proper equipment, and I sometimes pull the cards up and realize that people can't quite see them. But I am going to try my best to show you what this card says, and if you could focus on it. And that's exactly what we were talking at the beginning. I mean, the cards are speaking to us, to a lot of us right now. Because if at the beginning of the reading I talked about self-love, and then you get a card that talks about self-love, and this is an oracle from your ancestors, from your spirits of love and light. It could be your spirit guides, your spiritual team. And the message goes as follows. Now is the time to love, nurture, and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and nurtures from actions you take to support your body, mind, and soul. And that's exactly what they're telling you here with the balance card. I mean, and also what they're telling you with Angel 23, and here where they're telling you with the compass. It's like, find what your true north. Don't lose yourself and try to please others. I mean, it's a beautiful trait to be a kind soul. Believe me, we need more kind souls, but let's not burn ourselves out in the process, because love starts. Let's give ourselves a little bit of love every now and then, and that is not selfish. That's just the right thing to do. This is all I have for today, for this month, I should say. And my wishes for you is that you grow to become that person you are destined to be, that you are loved fully, you laugh often, that you create kindness and joy in the world. But overall, my blessings to you is that you, for a lot of you, if you be feeling out of balance, is that you find your balance, that you find your north, that you feel inspired and become adventurous, enjoy life to the fullest, and that you practice self-love, because the victory, you're riding a horse in victory. So things are going to be working for you. Just be mindful of your mind, and try to create also balance at the mind level, not just the heart. Just create, make sure that you flow smoothly. This is all I have for today, and for all those who have subscribed, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate you. Your support means a lot to me, and I would like to introduce myself to you with gratitude, respect, and very humbly. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for all your support. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I just want to present the face, I should say, behind the voice, because I am not a camera person. So, and I am Reina, and I'm just camera shy, but I feel that you guys deserve this and more. And not that I'm any prize, but this is an effort, because I don't do good with cameras. But I appreciate you. Nonetheless, have a blessed month. Namaste.